Well, hello everybody. Trying to get my stuff ready. I think I got most of it all here. Just preparing today a miniature for an upcoming AoS campaign that Matthew and Luke are going to start recording. I think pretty much as soon as I finish this miniature. I cannot find. There it is. Hey, Corius. So they got this 3D printed vampire model. Let me just turn some more cameras on. Actually, this is probably better. I don't recognize where it's from. There's actually a bunch more parts. It's a little bit of a blue tinge today. I got a UV light over in the corner of my desk. You can't quite see. I'm trying to cure some pieces because when this model came in, it came in not fully cured with still liquid resin on it. Let's give it a bit of an alcohol wash and throw it under the UV light. It's for an AoS campaign. I don't know what it's called. It. You know what? I actually don't know a whole lot about it. I know it's I think it has something to do with a human city led by a vampire. I believe it's a good guy vampire, but I'm not positive. I'm worried about breaking the sword. Is Canada gonna open up the borders this month? I don't know. I honestly don't know. We got a new head doctor? New doctor in charge. I know, we got a new doctor in charge of my province, and the last word I heard from him was he was not comfortable with going to stage 3 early, which we were planning on doing, I guess, a couple weeks ago, last week, or whatever. I don't know. So I don't think that's true, but that could be true because, you know, honestly, I just stopped kind of following everything. It's just the same bad news every day. But that would be nice. Man, this sword is very bent. So how this model actually, like, there's big old winged cape cloak, and how he actually stands is took me a while to figure out because I've never seen the completed model, but like, how's this go again? Like, he stands on top of a spiraling swirl of bats. But I would like to, at the bare minimum, airbrush this thing today. Okay, these can go stand in the UV. I haven't seen any Skyrim models. Does Skyrim have models? I guess every IP has models these days. If anybody recognizes this, I would love to know where they got it. I asked, but maybe they forgot. Maybe they ordered it a long time ago. Excuse me. Red Vampire Lord for sure. Is that like a Skyrim thing? Hey, you Stormbolter. Is Red, or sorry, Rad Vampire Lord? Oh, Rad. Interesting. Do they other models 3D printed? They sell models, they sell files. This thing was not printed by anybody. Like, this thing's a 3D printed model, a resin 3D printer, but it got sent in mostly cleaned, not fully cured though. I'm very dissatisfied with the way this model came in. Like, sorry, like liquid resin still on it. but it looks kind of cool. I'll give him that. It's got a nice design. Who's excited for 4 days? I think we're getting a big orc reveal. I hope we are anyway. Turn the fan on so we can evaporate this alcohol a little faster. Good afternoon, Dr. V. Actually, I just finished making a couple of heresy lists. I'm playing Horse Heresy tomorrow with Luca. I have some new termite drills that I haven't used in Horse Heresy yet that I'm going to use. I know I said I'd be playing some Horse Heresy orcs, except for I just currently don't have the time to learn that army right now or read the rules. Man, this sword is rough. Yeah. Well, I mean, okay. Sorry. Single soil, soulless. I'm gonna answer that question in two ways. Because I assume you mean, am I gonna put out videos soon? Because I've been filming them. I filmed 3 yesterday. Luke and I just made our plans yesterday to film to a couple of, well, it's a giant ass spider on my camera. Well, he lives there now. I'm never gonna touch that camera again. Gross. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so Luke and I were planning on, or actually made a plan to record the 6th edition games that were part of the Kickstarter. So we're recording a pair of 6th edition Warhammer Fantasy games this coming Monday. Jacob, I'm building a special vampire character for an upcoming mini wargaming narrative campaign that Luca and Matt are gonna do an AoS one. Currently, I'm trying to mold this sword back into a proper shape with my finger. But yeah, so yeah, filming has fully resumed for the Fantasy Kickstarter, and there's just the finale isn't on what the word is booked yet. We don't know what day we're recording the finale, but when I record the finale, I'm going to. Oh, good, good. What I did for the, I'm all over the place. Sorry, guys. Literally, I'm having. It is not rainy, but it's bad weather, and I feel like it's drastically affecting me. I've been super low energy all day. Normally, I would have done this stream a couple hours ago, but I don't know, man. Today's been rough. I'm gonna try to focus now. So yeah, so filming has resumed for the Kickstarter. They are almost all done. Um, and we gotta book the finale. When we do the finale, we're gonna try to get as many people as we possibly can involved, but it might just be Luca, Cullen, and myself, just because of some other restrictions we still have in the studios. Um, but if we can get others involved, we will. And when we record the finale, I bought all the equipment necessary, barring one more piece, to be able to stream the whole thing live. It'll be raw, it'll be unedited. It won't be an easy game to follow. But anybody who wants to watch this as a recorder, and then obviously it'll get edited properly, like a proper bat rep to be uploaded later on. I'm not sure. I haven't booked that yet, but we're really close to picking that date. I just gotta have one more conversation with Cullen, which I actually meant to call him already today, but again, I've been dragging butt. So I'm gonna call him after this and see what works for him for the last little bit. Dragon Priest? A new Goblin book, eh? For the Gloomspite Gates. I actually really enjoy the Gloomspite Gates. I think I have a, oh, that's not bad. I have a lot of fun with the trolls. The squigs could use some love for sure, and the gits themselves need a drastic nerf. Like the actual goblins, they need to their unit needs to be reworked and nerfed. But I mean the squigs and the trolls are nice, but they need something to play third edition. Squigs are nice, but they need something to play third edition. They can't just rely on the big mangler squig to carry on. But yeah, I would love a new. Both Matthew and I both play the Doomspike Gits. He plays the goblins. I play the trolls. Oh, nobody plays the spiders. Oh yeah, spiders need a huge rework for the Gits as well. Corey's, what did you say about the horse heresy update in plastic models? I don't recall. Doesn't mean I did. I don't recall. If you can just retype her, if you don't mind. Yeah, Stormbolter. We recorded 3 games yesterday. And not bad. All 3 games had the what has happened moment. Like I can't explain it. Like it's amazing how we've played hundreds of games of fantasy, and we still have those moments. There's probably have to be like a headphone warning. Yeah, you guys can go in this UV light again. Yeah, I don't believe the audio has any more issues. I uploaded the Wood Elf review and we commented on the audio. I not 100. I hope looks like my lips match up the audio fine. I had a problem with that for a bit with this new setup. How's the truck? The truck was yeah, it needed a new timing chain, but it's got eco boost, so we had to drop the motor to get back behind. It doesn't matter. It was a big expensive job, but she's running like good again. But it's only a matter of time before I gotta let her go and get a new one. She's like 11 years old now. Get so Dr. B 100%. The whole book needs to get reworked. One way or another, right? Everything that book needs to get touched. But I mean, if you saw the crew, no, like the 2 battle they announced, the Orc War Clans and the Stormcast Tunnels, like the Cruel Boys are in the Orc War Clans now. So that book's gonna have Iron Jaws and Bone Splitters, it appears. That's kind of exciting. Hey, Steve, I woke up early for this. This is early. Where are you from? We're starting Night Lords. Any advice? Night Lords for Horse Heresy or for 40k? I'm gonna assume it's Horse Heresy because nobody plays Night Lords for 40k. Their rules a trash. Okay. By the Contemptors and the Praetors, they're just. I think the Night Lords have some of the greatest mauls in the entire Horse Heresy line in their Contemptor and their 2 Praetors. And then you need Severus? Snape? Their named captain dude who's just a beatcake. Beatcake? I can't speak. And then I don't know every Nightlers player I know uses what do you call the guys? They can be troop choices. Terror squads. Every Nightlers player I know has terror squads and at least one heavy Volkite squad. But don't be that guy. If you want a heavy Volkite squad, 5. Bring 5. 5's enough. Don't bring 10. Oh no. The spider moved over to the light. We're gonna have to deal with them. All right, guys. I'm gonna go behind the camera for 2 seconds. See if I can get them. If I don't make it back, tell my story. No, gross. Oh, I got away. I don't know where he went. He was fast. Guys, I think I'm gonna have to end the stream and move. I'll see you guys in a few months. Where'd he go? I don't do spiders, guys. Alright, I'm just gonna focus. We'll just see Matt do a narrative campaign Path to Glory. Yeah, I'm super excited for Path to Glory at Age of Sigmar. I'll see what we don't even know the rules are yet. I want to see how they're written. So you heard from a semi-reliable source that we're gonna get index rules for 9th edition Horse Heresy. Well, what is semi-reliable means unreliable, because you can't be semi-reliable. You're either reliable or you're not. So semi-reliable means you have an unreliable source. So I can't put much stock into that. I'm sorry. I don't believe that. I would love that thought to be true, but okay. So Dr. V, Dr. V said, I really do enjoy mini wargaming narrative campaigns, but it sounds like they just don't get many views. Oh well. Um, Maybe it hasn't been clear. You are right. The narrative campaigns, I don't know the exact number. Oh, for AoS, even still, get a fraction of the views of anything else, but they make up for the bulk of the income for the company. Without narrative campaigns, there's no company. Like the regular backups, we gotta keep doing them, but they don't. They don't, by any means, like they support the company, sure, but narrative campaigns are what keeps the company going. Yeah, Corey, I would love for all that to be true. I'm sorry to read your second part of your comment. I'm just not gonna get excited over it because I've been hearing that rumor for like 3 years, 2 years, and it could be true. And I just don't want to get all hyped up over something that I've been hearing for years now. It's always just around the corner. Yes, Sevatar, Tungsten, thank you, and Snarf, obviously Snarf. Jeremy, I'm working on an unknown miniature. I don't know where it's from. So I'm gonna keep moving parts into the UV light. I don't know where it's from. It's for a narrative campaign that's gonna get start. They're gonna yeah. That mini wargaming is gonna be filming. I'm not sure this week but at least next week for sure it's gonna start. And it's an AOS one. It's gonna be Luca playing. There's still more resin on this. Yeah, I think there is. So yeah, it's gonna be told from the story of this vampire. I'm not going anywhere near that spider now. He's proven to be far more agile and probably smarter than me. I'm probably gonna move. I'm not even kidding. That would be Heresy 2.0. I'm sorry, Stormbolter. It it sounds like the rumor is index rules to play with your Heresy models in 9th edition. And I'll tell you something, Stormbolter, and for everybody else. Um, if that happens, that's pretty much a guaranteed nail in the coffin for Horse Heresy. Because that follows the formula of phasing the game out. So if we see an index allowing all the Horse Heresy models using 40k, guaranteed Heresy's dead. I mean, more dead than it is. And guys, I'm not trying to be controversial. I actually love the game. I just don't think there's a future for it anymore. And I would love to be wrong. But then, I also want to be right because, oh no, I broke a bat. It's fine. But that also means I would win my bet with Stormbolter there. The new moves for Total Warhammer. Okay, I'll tell you what. If I've never played Beastman in Total War, but I will reinstall it Just to play them actually once. To fix my audio issues, I formatted my computer completely, so I have not a single game on here. I got nothing on this computer right now. You know, yeah. Well, so Jonathan, I don't think they're gonna like I said, I don't think they're updating Horse Heresy. I think the current rumor is, which I don't really believe, but I could believe it, but I don't believe it, is that they're working on an index to use all your models in 40K. Again, I don't believe it, but if that's true, it pretty much means I win our bet. Now, doesn't it, Stormbolter? Nobody cares about me scrubbing plastic or my face, but whatever. One of these vampires is like it's supposed to be. I'm making two models for before and after his ascension, and one of them he's not supposed to be riding on his giant bat swarm, but like his feet don't really make sense to sit on its base. So I think I'm gonna have to maybe that. So yeah, that's just not gonna work. He needs something to stand on. Good little skulls, right? That could work. Yeah, I like that idea. Frederick, I am doing fantastic. Where are my clippers? Yeah, Jerry Boss, I actually was gonna do Wood Elf Army. But like I said in the video, it sounded like the guys weren't too excited for me to have another elf army. So I went the exact opposite and went works. And then Josh picked up the widows. Yeah, Jeremy, I have a resin 3D printer myself. I printed tons of models. That's similar to what I do. Actually, no. Nowadays, I use water soluble resin. I think it's way better. But yeah, this model was purchased, and sorry, this model was purchased and came in mostly cleaned, but it still had liquid resin on various parts. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pin this to the skull, but I get the right angle. So we're gonna go there and there. Yeah. No, I did not, Frederick, because I am a forgetful and not very useful person. Can you direct message him right now and just get to him yourself? He is currently in the chat. What's my what kind of Warhammer troll is my favorite? Oh man. Okay, well, I think that's it's a harder answer a couple of days ago, but that new slog trough for the Cruel Boys is 100% that one. But barring that, it's the dank old Trog boss. Because who doesn't love a dank old Trog boss? Do I have no pins here? I thought I had everything on my desk I needed today. Uh, I don't want, eh? A paperclip? Nothing? Ooh, this will work. Got a cork here with some paperclip in it. Yeah, Jeremy, you're there's a UV light right. You can't see it. It's over there, and the parts are going in and out of it. Yeah, I'm very familiar how to work with these things. But I'm also gonna do a time crunch, which is the issue, right? Which is always the issue. Okay, so Jacob's asking Illuminati question. 100 points left to fill. Can't decide whether to add a ballista, a lore seeker, or a small squad of sentinels. Probably always sentinels. The ballista's not bad either. But honestly, the what's in the rest of the list? Write me down what's in the rest of the list, or not. Tell me what's in the rest of the list, and I can give you a more informed answer. I'm now the third most famous. So it was Duncan and who? Okay, I'll do it right now. Sorry, I didn't forget to do emails this time around. I just chose not to. I've just been so not overwhelmed, but like I just need a break. Others. Copy done. Everybody gets to sit here and watch me do correspondence because I'm just really bad at it. Done. Oh, Dr. V. Oh, like 80% of every super chat I ever received. No, bro. I am so disappointed with the Stormcast models. So, Cruel Boys, amazing, amazing, amazing miniatures. The Stormcast models were all more of the same. So now we have slightly thinner Stormcast models. Oh, I just sent an email to Stormbolter. I just sent an email right now, Stormbolter. So, anyways, we have slightly thinner retributors, not retributors, liberators with like half robes. It's like okay. Here's what they are. It's like a new sculpt for liberators, but they just called it a new thing. It's like the Primaris thing all over again. It's like these are clearly a new mark of Marine, but they just called them Primaris Marines and made them a new thing. It's just the same. It's the same model. Except for it's a spear and shield or a great sword. And then we have a new archer unit with like a half robe. I it and the limit the big beefy brute boys who are too big. They don't like obviously they're hyped up on super steroids that don't fit the rest of the line at all. Look terrible. If you put their unhelmeted head on them, I think they look 1,000 times better. But then they look like ogres in Stormcast armor. I'm very, very disappointed with the Stormcast line. It was just uninspired. It was more of the same. Like I was really hoping in last Saturday's reveal that there would be a big centerpiece model, maybe a new Star Drake or something big, something new, but not just more Space Marines. Especially when you compare it to um all the Cruel Boy stuff. All the Cruel Boy stuff, super interesting. All the Stormcast stuff, super boring. Very disappointed. Yep. Slit. I'll be with you all in a second. I just want to get this hole drilled. Pretty. Mm. Yeah, so Jacob, so I guess to add on to what I just said, uninspired, yeah, more of the same. They are literally better than the previous Stormcast models, but they're the same. Like they they didn't need to be. I don't know. I don't know how it's justified. That's it. Like it just doesn't make sense to me. Where like that work they put in that line could have been to a different army. Like the Stormcast didn't need new models; they need new rules. Tom, your message got redacted. What'd you do? What'd you say? Don't do that. Unless you did it, in which case. So, Jonathan, Space Marines and Stormcast paid the bills. I don't know if that's true. Space Marines pay the bills. I don't. I don't know if actual Stormcast. I've never ever seen a. How do I put this? I don't know any Stormcast players. I don't know, like, other than people who buy the starter sets. I don't know anybody who buys Stormcast. Every other AJ Sigmar army, yeah, it all sells. Even BC Chaos. I don't know why they're terrible. I don't. Stormcast don't sell. Like my store will barely even bother stocking them. So yes, Space Marines sell, but do Stormcast sell? And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't know. I just don't think the Stormcast sell. Thoughts on 10 millimeter war? I've never played. What's it called? War Master? I've never played it. I always kind of wanted to, but I don't know if I can justify the time. Because yeah, you can buy a lot of War Master stuff on eBay still, and reasonably priced. lean forward, you idiot. Hey, all right. Let's leave him like that for. Yeah, Matthew has the Cruel Boys, Thomas. Sam, we're talking about AoS at the moment, but a little bit of everything. Matthew picked up the Cruel Boys. He has two Dominion, two halves of the. Well, he has two sets of Dominion Cruel Boys painted, and that's his kind of go-to for the moment. And obviously, as everything else comes out, he'll get it all. Oh, mini hit 10. No, Richard, or Rich? Why would you play that? Like, where's the cool miniatures? I like the miniatures. I mean, I love, 20 full size 28 mil white lines marching up the table. Death Company Angel. You think they look more like knights and less like Space Marines? Because they just look like Primaris Space Marines. they're just they're not true scale. They're just more true scale than the heroic scale that they were. That's the only difference. The exactly the same thing happened with regular Space Marines, but they just called them Primaris. So Thunderstrike are just these new Thunderstrike Marines are just Primaris. Though that Bastion model I think is amazing. Except for his helmeted version. The helmeted version looks like a dwarf. I like the big metal helmets, but his I don't like his. It's dumb. It looks like a dwarf helmet. Yeah, Jeremy. So Jeremy, he said he had four Space Marine players in El Paso, and all four of them bought little beyond the starting box. That is my experience with damn near every not Space Marine, Stormcast player. In fact, I know Mini Wargaming has a very large Stormcast collection, but nothing. If they ever get played, it's always a Star Drake, the Dragons, Sacrosanct, and Archers. Like it's the same models, and then I don't know. Yes, Spitfire. I just recently watched that video. Uh, I can't remember the name of the guy's channel. He's a Lord of the Rings guy. He has some really cool resin train videos. He does Lord of the Rings basically, and yeah, he just turned the big beefy guys. I can't remember what they're called into um Thunder Warriors. I think he did a fantastic job. Gen A boss. It's gonna be a while for Old World Plutonians. Like I keep them on the desk, clip clop, to motivate me, to keep me going, so I can get to this project. I have ideas at night. I jot down. Cause I do a lot of work on my phone. Um, Reading, preparing lists. But either way, but yeah, Zappa Zorpa. I think it's Zorpa Zorpa, isn't it? It's something like that. I was Zorpa. Yeah, yeah, that guy. That's the channel. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I've been like, jotting down a bunch of heraldry ideas. So yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I actually can't wait to get to that project proper. Everybody spelled it differently. I think it's Zorpa Zorpa. Is one skull enough on this base for him to stand on? I'm probably gonna have to add more to make it look less dumb, and then more sand. You guys still. Hello, Philip Punch. I'm gonna glue this together so it'll cure better. So this is the bottom piece. Go like that. No, it doesn't go like that. Come on now. Where's your home? Ooh, I think I got it. This? That's it. You tucked in right here. Hey. Okay. Mm. Jedi boss. That's a super easy question for me. Um, is asking what would I say is my favorite Dark Elf model? Personally, the crossbow guys look great. Okay. The reason why this one's so easy for me is because my favorite model in the entire Warhammer line is the Dark Elf model. The Beastmaster on a Manticore. Best model in the line, best model in the game. By far. I always wanted to own one, but I never saw the value of just buying one to throw on the shelf. I was never that guy. So it's like I'll do a Dark Elf army, do Dark Elf army, but I always put high heels. So yeah, no, Beastmaster on Manticore, hands down. The Dark Elf line has, yeah, the Executioners are great. The Black Guard are great. Um, the Witch Elves are great. I like a lot of their line, but for me, it's the Beastmaster, hands down. Pure, faster. Hey Steve, love your AOS troll bat rabbits. Would love to have a crew boys list with the Gore Gruntas, the new crew boys troll. Well, I mean, wait and see. The book will be out in August, right? So a month away, when you can mix and match them all together nicely. Well, presumably. What is your favorite model for Lucas Sorcerer to slit through it before? There's this bat rep that was it was a mini wargaming. It was intended to be a mini wargaming bat rep before we had the reject series. The bat rep ended in I think 15 minutes. It was a fantasy bat rep with Luca just leaving the studio. Um, it was hilarious. We couldn't upload it obviously, so they just gave it to me. I put it on my channel. Yeah, you sent that to him, Stormholder? Yeah, yeah, I've seen that. He loves to talk about Vlad and his pimpering. Yeah, there's definitely a Vlad slash Isabella bat rep. We're talking about having them in the sixth edition bat reps because their rules are significantly more interesting in sixth edition than in eighth edition. But yeah, Vlad, the newest Vlad model is a fantastic model. Um, it was a well done sculpt. That old one with this giant ring and the derpy sculpt from the '90s. I love everything about that old Warhammer aesthetic, the flat cast. Everybody's in a very similar pose. That's actually the first time I've actually seen an Isabella model in person. I think he still has it in the packaging. He hasn't taken out the packaging. I think he's too afraid to take it out. I'm like, just paint it. We need to use this thing. Okay, Spitfire, what happened? Because Cullen is too nice guy to blame me, but that might have been my bad. What happened in that bat rip, bro? Because if you remember me talking a few weeks ago about an FAQ with acquiescence and something else. Like the random movement for Slash made you spin randomly with their artillery with their the scatter die. Um, he thought that like I told him that's how it works, and I think he was trying to do that, and Luke was like, "That's not the rules." So I got called in the room like, "Yeah, it's an FAQ or something, if I remember correctly." And then we couldn't find it in the FAQ. Like it's clearly not there, guys. I think I done messed up here. That's why I was asking everybody about like, guys, what was I thinking? Did I dream this rule up? Because what actually happened was for me it was a bat many years ago with a guest, but this is actually a very knowledgeable guest, and I'm pretty sure like that's what he did to me, and he showed. I mean, that's not how it works, and he showed me the FAQ. I mean, that's how I remember it, but like I could be completely wrong. So that was the game. I'm pretty sure. So I don't know what happened. Like every there like like there was never nobody said anything to me, so I don't know. No. Storm Booth, that video's already out. That video was out years ago. Let me see if I can find it. I'll give you the exact name. Oh, I guess it might be. Do I have a fantasy playlist? Totally do. Was he actually salty? I don't know. There we go. That's Lamb for End Times. Youthful playlist. Okay, here we go. What? I don't know how to work the internet, everybody, because apparently there's an emergency awesome video, Game of Thrones season 8 episode 5 trailer breakdown in my Warhammer Fantasy playlist. I'm gonna remove that. What was I playing against them? Well, that happens in Warhammer sometimes. Colin gets no luck. It's ridiculous. Anybody who remembers the game where Luca walked out of the studio, he was playing Dark Elves. Does anybody remember what I was? I was playing Empire. For Dark Elves versus Empire. All right, so it's not. I have to type in the old search, and of course, it's nothing but Total War. No, search my channel, stupid YouTube. Don't blame the YouTuber and the operator rate. Um, I can play it right now. We can just watch this 15-minute bad rip together live. You just watch me laugh the whole time. Though. I still can't watch it without cracking up. Huh. I totally. There we go. Whoa. Not that one, not that one, not that one. Huh. I must have given it a funny name because I can't find it. Yeah, sometimes yeah, you're right. it did have a. Sometimes. Yes, it's 14 minutes. You want to watch it? I'll watch it right now. How do I, if I move this here, move this here, and I click on this. See if I have to add another audio input. Um, no, that's not how you do that. I will 100% do that for you, Storm Walter. Okay, here, let me know how this sounds. Can you hear it? No. Luke and I are finally playing a game of Warhammer Fantasy the first time in. Can you guys hear that? Is that followable? Probably not. Oh, sorry guys, I'm using a new version of OBS. I haven't learned everything yet. I'm not sure how to pull audio off of. Maybe it is audio output. Just voice. I could, but okay. I want to see if this. A lot of times we play each other. Recently, yeah. And now it's been. I'm honestly. It's been more than that, dude. It happened before Christmas. Happened.
Yeah, I guess actually I haven't played against the Empire in a while.
Yeah. So we're doing 2,000 points of Empire versus
Dark Elves.
Dark Elves. So the armies right now, and we'll put it on the table. Here is my 2,000 point army. I am trying to light council, so I have a Archlector on a chariot. We also got 3 in the level 1 mages. So the first guy with the Dispel Scroll has Speed of Light. And after that, we have Shen Burning Gaze and Time Warp for light spells. We have 10 Air Turtle Knights, 38, there's too many here, 38 Great Swords, 38 health. Okay, real quick before I carry on with this, because does anybody know how to bring in a desktop audio on Streamlabs? I can do it on regular OBS, but I can't figure it out on Streamlabs. Audio. Let's just remove this one because it's not working. I'll try one more thing and then I'll just basically run down. Y'all can watch it later. It's just, I think it's like the greatest backup ever made, ever. Come on, how do I do this? That works fine. Did it work fine? If I do window, no, it won't work. Why is it not as straightforward? I can't just pull up desktop audio. I'm actually, I actually just want to watch this right now. Let me just do a quick, A quick Google. See if I can figure out. Get out of there. Let's go over here. Oh, in the mixer. That makes sense. Where's that? Oh, I watch everything. Well, I listen to everything. I guess I don't really watch anything. Mixer. Here we go. Yeah, the twin, sorry, those those Wood Elf heroes and Durthu might be in the review of all the heroes. Halberdiers, an Illuminarch, an Engineer, there you go, with a Hellblaster and a BSB.
Here's my 2,000 points of Dark Elves. I think I brought something similar to this before. This is more of a 6th edition list when you look at it, though. Got the 2 flanking executioner forces. Not very kitted out for 8th edition, but I wanted to try it out anyways.
Origin HQs, or Larger Heroes, sorry. I got a Supreme Sorceress, and she'll be my general of this game. She'll be a level 4. I've yet to determine her lore. I'll get to that after the army. She's going to have... It is... Oh, man. Sacrificial Dagger. That's what it's called. And Talisman of Preservation. Beside her, we have a Master, my BSB. He's going to have the normal kit out with the Sea Dragon Cloak, Enchanted Shield, Sword of Might, Dawnstone, Heavy Armor for the 1-up rollable armor save.
That's not working.
Behind him, we'll go into special, just because they're right here. We got 27 Blackguard of Nagarond. They're going to have full command. The banner will be the Eternal Flame, because I try to bring that every game, just in case someone's playing Life, or, God forbid, Ogres. Beside them, we have Executioners, no command. And the same over here, 10 more Executioners, no command, just ignore whatever command you do see. Or we have can't remember their name. Dark Shards, Dread Shards.
Dread Shards.
They have a musician, 10 of them. Over here we have 20 Dread Spears with only musician and banner. 5 Dark Riders with the shields and crossbow upgrades. 5 more Dark Riders, shields and crossbows. 2 Reaper Bolt Throwers, and of course the Doomfire Warlocks, which I bring in more and more of, just because I like them so much. And that is, I guess I'm going to randomly determine my lore. So, 1 to 8 will be the normal lores, 9 will be dark. Rerolling anything higher. That's a 10. What are we getting? Oh, come on. 4. That's what I'm playing. That's boring. If you guys watched my last game, I played light. I don't want to play light again. I don't mind light, but... God! Stupid die. Oh, 9. Which is dark. There we go. I'm playing dark. All right. Easy.
Here we are, all deployed and vanguarded for battle line because we rolled a 1. I'm just all in online. I have a level 1 here, level 1 there. Well, my level 1's here. Battle Center Bear there. Hellblaster, Engineer in the woods. Chariots in behind. Knights on my flank. Across the field, we have Lucas vanguarded, Dark Shards. We have Bolt Throwers in each corner. We have Executioners by the Bolt Throwers. And then Spearmen, Dark Swords?
Dread Spears.
Dread Spears.
Yeah.
I don't need help. I need help. Blackguard and Dark Shards and Doomfire Warlocks hiding in the rear. What are your spells, sir?
So she's got Word of Pain,
Hate
Shroud of
headphones.
Despair, Doombolt, and Soul Stealer.
Nice. So let's go ahead and see who is going to go first. I get +1 to the roll because you rolled a 2.
Interesting. Can I roll a 2?
You can.
Dang it, that's not good.
3.
Can I roll 4 up? No.
Oh, I'll take first turn. No charge to declare. Let's roast some elves. You know what? I got nothing to do with Still move
terrible.
phase.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I guess you are magic machine gun.
I got my magic machine gun here and 1 Hellblaster. Now, it would have been a lot dirtier if I brought cannons and steam tanks, but that would have been gross. So let's just stay put and roast. So let's go right to the magic phase. Wins magic will be 2d6. I got a 6. Luca gets 5. Luca, how many channel? One channel?
Channel. Nope.
1 die for the Luminarch.
So I'm at 7. And I have 4 channels for 2 more.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm thinking we're just gonna 6 dice banishment.
This is on my channel.
No. Interesting.
Luke is trying to stop it with 3 dice.
I do.
And he does. So
was-
I want to do Shem's Brain Gaze
It was supposed
onto
to be
them the
really
last
bad,
3 dice.
but it ends in
Oh
10
my gosh.
minutes, so
Yep.
we couldn't upload
And I
it.
stop it.
That's not some good rolls. All right,
But
let's go right
it
for
was-
this
it was
shoot
hilarious.
phase. It's fun how many shots we're gonna get onto these dark
Misfire.
shards.
We have done
We had 2,
one
Misfire.
10,
Oh.
fantasy campaign.
and 4.
Had a great
And
time
we'll be
with
hitting
Luca Jam.
on
It was
4s
fantastic.
for
It's something
range
we're
because
gonna
the
do.
all
Oh yeah. Two's the kill here.
Heroes of
Yep.
Wonder.
Rip.
That's all of them.
Yeah, you went the 4 up. Nothing in range to panic.
Here's a
Strength
porn
5,
card.
armor piercing. Yeah, no panicking. We get them off the board.
You did the one
And
thing
that's
you
my
wanted.
turn.
You get the one thing you wanted to do done.
That's true. I got one of them down.
I have
Would have been nice to kill both of them, but you know,
0
roll a bunch of
charges.
ones. 0
Not a
charges,
single
not a single charge. And clip clop, they take off on the flank.
Legal
Charge rates
Dread
up 5.
The executioner's gonna do the march.
I want to be careful.
More executioners.
Oh.
No, backing up a bit.
Correcting myself to want to block my Reaper Voltor. That's what it's called.
And the Hatred Masters.
Black
the Blackguard. Masters of all hatred. And finally the Doomfire Warlocks.
Yeah, I don't know where they're going yet.
Somewhere to die. Somewhere to die.
Can't hear me.
Pretty far up.
Did I move a mic too far
Here
away?
comes the Doomfire. Oh, no, they're hiding behind.
Yeah, they're just gonna hide behind.
This side.
Yeah,
That takes us to the Winds of Magic.
I forgot to channel for them last time, but it didn't matter. Channel now. No, that's my
Oh,
wins.
Luca.
That's my wins. This is
Luca.
my channel. We got 2 dice.
Oh, Luca. Okay, we have 4 channels. I got more dice than you.
Twice in a row.
What you gonna cast with the 2 dice?
I got Sacrificial Dagger.
That's true.
Yeah.
2 dicing Doom Bolt.
Yeah, I'm gonna go against the what's it called there?
Hellblaster.
Hellblaster. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need a 8+. Okay, got
well.
good.
Okay,
find it
the
for
only
you.
way I can stop this is roll a 15 on 3 dice. I think I'd rather. What are you supposed to have again?
I have no dice left.
What are we supposed to have?
Okay, I got
I will
Doom,
speak
Warpaint
up.
Shroud, Doombolt, and Soul Stealer.
I'm gonna scroll it now.
Ooh. Alright.
Yeah, there goes the scroll. On to shooting.
I'll start with this bolt thrower.
Yep.
6 shots into that.
Yep, I got cover. Hitting on 5s for cover and range. 3 hits, strength
Oh, no.
4, winning on 6s.
Sixes
It's the
to
next magic
killed
phase.
One
Got
guy.
1.
Attempt.
Nice.
Not bad.
Pair of 6s.
2 6s. Nope.
No,
Crap.
no. They're gonna fire 10 shots into it. Hitting on 6s. Moved, light cover, and range.
All right, like
Make
cover.
some 6s. We got
We
1.
got 1 6. Look at that 6.
And no.
Nope. And that concludes Luca's turn. I've got no charges to declare, but I do want to make way a little bit here. So we are going to move a little bit. So these 2 things are going to move forward. Just like that. This guy's going to shoot over to there. Now these guys, I'm not sure if I want to... I got to move these guys so that this thing can pivot and fire at them. But I'm not sure if they go forward or go back.
I don't know. I don't know about a new fantasy campaign.
I want them to not go neither. I want them to stay right there. We're gonna go forward.
I'm not a
So
GM.
they do
I
walk
could- I
forward,
couldn't
and now
run.
we're gonna march.
And Luke is
Ooh, wait.
probably too busy
We
to
might
do
march
so.
these guys.
But oh no,
We will not be
Scari's
marching
helping
those
out.
guys. We'll reroll that for the
I don't know.
BHB.
But you know what? I'll pitch it on tomorrow
Yeah, we'll
actually.
And that'll take us to Windsor Magic. So we're gonna get 5.
Got pretty low wins.
I can definitely
Yeah.
get Luca to do that.
Channels.
No, I'm trying to get
I have
Luca
4
to
channels.
start his own YouTube
Get
channel.
nothing, but I get +1 for 6 dice. We're gonna
Because I would watch him.
banish
I would
the
paint while
Blackguard.
watching him
Change
play
my
World of
plan. I'm gonna
Warcraft.
let them go.
I would love for him to do
Gonna let
that.
them go.
Ah, you got it.
Okay. So it's 2d6. Oh, strike 7.
This game-
Wounding on 2s. Oh, it's 12 dead.
12 dead right there.
You could not ask for a better roll.
That was perfect.
And then the miscast is in an 8, so nothing happens as we go on to shooting.
That's skill right there.
Well, let's light him up with a volley gun.
About how
Let's
you
find
roll
out how
the
many
dice.
shots. 6.
Good start.
10.
Even better.
Misfire. Reroll for engineer.
2.
18. Those 18 shots will be hitting on 4s for range. And killing on 2s.
2s make him dead.
So 3, 6, 8 more.
There goes my unit.
That is a huge wall.
Oh, I knew that Hellfire was gonna be a pain.
Okay, Lucas. About to
Well,
come
things
back,
are
everybody.
sitting pretty for me in the Empire right now.
That's what I get for bringing a 17-year-old list.
Sure you did.
He's about to do more damage than I did.
So
though.
Light Council didn't do anything first turn. Second turn did 12 casualties, and that's like best case scenario. I guess I didn't really need the Light Council to do that. I only needed one wizard to do that, to win you on 2s.
Is this strength 4?
Yeah.
Well, it's 3s.
No.
Oh, one
yeah.
other wizard, one other
If I
wizard.
bring one other wizard, it would be in strength 5, winning on 2s. You had no save either
Well, it's
way.
super good against
So far, the
monsters.
Light Council, yeah, it's against, yeah.
But you just bring cannons for that too, right?
That's true. And part of that, I have a problem against monsters. Well, charge to declare.
Ooh. I'm gonna go for it anyways. It's probably a bad idea.
Try to break my back here. Happened to Batman once, so you never know. I'm not saying I'm Batman.
True.
I'm gonna.
I am
You might be
Batman.
my Bane.
We're gonna charge into the
Flee.
Grenadiers. Are they gonna flee?
No.
Yeah, I
We'll
don't
hold.
think
We'll hold.
I don't think I have any other charges. Do I?
Are we going to back him up?
I feel like he's gonna fail every one of his charges.
Yeah, we're going to. Oh, yeah, let's see what we got here.
Okay.
That's different
There's
charges.
charges.
I needed a 9. No, dice! And that's just the start of the game. Oh. Cool.
Oh, man.
That's brutal.
That is so bad. Oh.
All right, remaining
Remaining
moves.
moves.
March block on
Lucas
them.
swear?
They're march block.
Oh,
they are. They are march blocks.
What's going on?
I need-
What's going
That
on?
was the only thing I had that could have gone right there and be like, save me one turn, please.
What is this?
Let me get into a better position. But no, these Dark Riders are just like, hey, let's go over here.
They're able to get up for
blocked
some
both
mowers.
those units from charging his guys.
Not them.
Left the
So I gotta back up.
back
No, I
him
don't
up.
want to. I'm in range for my spells. Bleh.
Bleh.
Bleh. We'll go 4 and 5 because why not? We'll go.
Marching them.
Look, he's still trying. Like he's not giving up. Good on him.
Don't know. So we'll say yes.
Yeah, don't worry. Jacko,
Backing him up.
it's almost over. You can't see the full screen for some reason. It's got like 3 minutes. Not even. It's got
And
like
the
2 minutes left.
Doomflayers, they're going to go long and wide.
Yeah, so we're gonna.
Oh, no, we're going through, skirting through. Snaking through.
This is one of the
Yeah,
greatest
we can't
moments
quite
in
make it.
Warhammer history right here.
Trying to stay out of the arc of the halberdier, so they are going to go around and go wide. And that takes us to the Winds of Magic. Wins are going to be 7.
A little bit better.
There's the 2 channels again.
My 2 for nothing. All right.
Gonna soul stealer off my great swords over here.
Yeah.
Gonna use 3 dice.
3 dicing it.
Oh.
I do get it because of the +5.
Do you want
Dr.
to
Beats
sacrifice
almost
somebody?
over.
Ooh, I could. Might as well. Yeah, sure.
She
He
kills
got
one
the
of
spell.
her.
Let's kill a guy.
Yep.
On 4 up, I get an extra die. Okay, let's kill a guy, and on 4 up, I get an extra die. Steve.
What's going on?
Steve.
What's going on?
Let's kill a guy and get an extra die. Let's kill a guy and get an extra die.
No.
It's usually let's kill a guy and get an extra die.
He's just sitting
I'm doing this for
full
you,
force.
Steve. For Steve! Let's kill a guy and get an extra die. Oh! At this point, I'm just gonna do it until it happens.
Yeah, you already have a panic test.
Oh yeah, immediate panic. Panic. No!
Oh god! How is this possible? How is this possible?
The BSB's in range.
He's beat there. He's fine.
BSB's
He's
in
fine.
range. There's. I can see. I'm done. I'm done. I'm going. Whatever. Screw this game.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that was I would turn this off now. And he didn't come back. and that's the entire bat rep. He didn't come back. I think it was the third game we played that day. And he was getting you had bad luck all day, and that was the third one, and he was done. And then typically now if that happens, we just put those in what we call a reject folder, and we release them to our vault members as extra content whenever, like whatever. But at the time we didn't have the reject, so I just gave me the file. Like, here, do what you want with it. I uploaded it to my channel because you can't not upload that. So what happened was he actually got the spell off, but I still had a fair amount of dispel dice, so I was going to reasonably dispel it. So he had a dagger where he could kill one of the wizard can kill somebody in her unit, and then on a 4+, add another die to the casting roll. And he just kept failing until he panicked off the table, and it was it. He literally left the studio, didn't come back. No, that was actually a mini wargaming bat rep that was supposed to be like regularly uploaded and all that kind of stuff. But I think he swore too, and nobody caught it. Oh no. Very tacky. All right, let's stick this in the UV for a bit. And that's why I love fantasy. Like every game we play, we still have moments like that. Like for a little more context, that was literally the third game we played, and I had just got in that Empire army at the time, so I was playing Empire, and he just like I was just rolling over him with it. Later, Stormbolter. Yeah, these malls for these two malls are for an AoS campaign. Which I'm going to need to get. Oops, turn this off. I'm going to need to get done today. Oh, the campaign. Oh, this can't. We're talking about the fantasy campaign. So, this is for an AoS campaign, but if you're talking about that fantasy campaign, I'm gonna pull it up. I'm going to miniwargaming.com, and then I'm gonna go check. Oh wait, I'm not logged in. Oh. And there's a way to look this up. I never go here. Such shows? View all shows. Yeah, I'm looking for it right now. It was like Hornheim? Something Hornheim. 40K narrative barreps, 40K. It's all 40K. It's all 40K everywhere I look. Okay, let's try. Googling or YouTube. I have to remember how to spell. Ah, it's called Hornheim, an end time story. Here, I'll put it in Oh, I can't chat on my own thing. So yeah, that was the one fantasy end times, or sorry, one fantasy campaign we did at Mini Wargaming. Luca GM'd it. Um, it's called Hornheim and End Time Story. I think it went to like 12 episodes. One of the episodes we did a massive siege game, but like we didn't use the siege rules because they're not great. We made up our own thing, and it was just a crazy amount of fun. But then we found out the strength of Wind Blast and End Times magic. So Luca had to as my one of my I had a bunch of named characters like for the campaign. There were like a trio of four brothers and their father, and one of them was a wizard. And Luca made him. I don't know. He didn't kill him, but he took him out of the game because he got tired of dealing with him. I don't know. I couldn't watch a full bat rep anymore. Like I live them every day. That one is funny because it's 15 minutes and it was ridiculous. And it wasn't a real bat rep. It was 16 episodes? Get out of here. I'm not gonna find it. We did 16 episodes of Hornheim? That's crazy. Like, we usually kept everything at 12. Later, Glorious. That's uh Wind Blast is one of the worst spells in the game, but in End Times, it became one of the best spells in the game. Ooh, what happened to the Mini Wargaming banner? There's nothing on it anymore. I feel bad for you, Jacob. How far away do you live? Maybe you can come visit us soon. We'll play some games. I really want this stupid thing to be cured. Let's put everything back the way it was. There we go. Oh, buddy, the day's not bad. Actually, the day hasn't been great, but it hasn't been bad either. Just trying to actually get some work done. But I think I need to add some more skulls because one looks out of place. That demon's supposed to be warp entities. Why are there demon skulls? I thought they were incorporeal or whatever the word is. Nah, you get no more skulls. Brantford, you're not far at all. Man, mini. I'm not going to speak for the company, but we might be taking guests soon. Come on in for a game when we do that. When we announce it, just email. I mean, is your stuff painted? If not, you got to use our stuff. But that's okay. A lot of people use our stuff. Okay. So this is the bottom. goes there. So where are the contact points? There isn't enough contact points. That's interesting. I don't like the design of this, unless I'm misunderstanding. Is that literally it? Okay. No, I've not watched any of the beats and stuff for Total War. I don't have a lot of time for video games. You've been to many wargaming? Okay, you have to forgive me. Who did you play? And what army did you play? And I'll see if I can figure out if I remember you. The nearest big airport is probably the Buffalo Airport. The Buffalo Airport's about an hour away. And then the Toronto Airport in Canada, like Buffalo, New York, is about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour away. And then Toronto is about an hour and a half away in Canada. It was there. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, Peter B. I haven't fully read Warhammer Armies Project, but it is something that we are going to be playing in the future, for sure. Okay. Did we meet Jacob? I meet a lot of people at Mini Wargaming. Oh man, I would play with a Gorgon and a Jabberscythe, 100%. But like I heard Beastmen are a real bad army in that game, like a really bad faction to play, to the point where I'm also really bad at the game, where it might not be a good idea for me to play that game or play that army. I think I'm gonna have to do this in multiple pieces. Yeah, I thought Beastmen were not playable because I know Luca. Hey, Wild Boy, I know Luca loves Total War and he's really good at it. He talks about how like he can't win with Beastmen. Like they're not play. Oh, come on now. Like they're like not a playable army. That happens, Jacob. Luck is it's an interesting thing. Sometimes it's with you, sometimes it ain't. All right, I'll leave that over there. And then I gotta cut the pop out. I can't even speak. Wonder if I glue the guy's wings on before I paint him. Yeah, it'll be easier not to. So we're gonna make some holes. Are we talking about Jonathan? You talking about Beastmen in Total War? Okay. Learning a bit about Total War here. I'm not honestly, Ben. I'm not sure. Probably campaign. Like I don't play the game enough to know. Luca and Colin really like it. They talk about it from time to time, and I hear the conversation. There are axe thrower centaurs. Supposed to be spear throwers. Oh no, they have axes. They've always had axes in the game. I don't know. I always loved Beastmen, but also like I don't knowing their lore. I don't think they make a whole lot of sense campaign wise, right? I mean, they're not about taking over settlements. They just raid and pillage, right? They're just wandering the woods. Like they're not an organized army. Okay, well I think no, I have no I have no Centaurs. For my beast because they don't have rules for them in Age of Sigmar, and that's how I play my beast right now. I would love to have modeled my models differently, so if I had two hand weapons on my gores and I didn't build a full command for every 3 minotaurs I painted, I would have rebased them to square bases by now for sure. So they just go around literally destroying everything. It makes sense. Well, how does their economy work then in the game? You know what? I don't want to know. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the airbrush on, so might as well turn this off because there's no point trying to stream while airbrushing. So I'm gonna paint these guys up, and we'll see them in a campaign real soon for Age of Sigmar Mini Wargaming. So stay tuned for that. More videos coming up this week. I'm not gonna announce what's coming, but we're gonna do a stream on Saturday, so I'll be here for that. We'll probably end up overlapping with the preview, which I'm assuming is going to be orcs. And I guess just like last Saturday, we'll just stream over them. And we can talk about the orc reveals as they pop up. Otherwise, see you in a few days. Thanks for watching, guys. Later.